So I just got back from the garage estate sale. I went rummaging through it. If you guys didn't see the video of the walkthrough, go back, check that out. That's part 2. This is part 3. So this was one of the last things I got, but it's the first one that we're looking at. Anyways, this is a old school, it's kind of like a bow door style pedestal for a grinder, a bench grinder. This plate comes off, and then it's just the square top. I don't think that is designed for this pedestal because the holes don't line up that great, but maybe it does. So but anyway, so I had to get that, paid $10 for that. Next up, I needed a little stool for the shop to stand on, so I found this, you know, steel, solid steel. It's a Morton manufacturing company, made in Chicago. Funny thing, I haven't looked it up, but check this out, guys. What is that little like slotted area for? What do you put in that? Lead? You know, under a little footstool? What is that for? Let me know. I haven't looked it up. I just got back, but that's weird. Like, what is that for? To put fire under your feet so you don't stand on it that long? Crazy. Next up, something I got that I think is super cool. It's not an awooga horn. It is a horn. It's called Signal Company. It's a duplex horn. It's 110 volts. I wonder how that sounds. That's pretty cool. He gave that to me for free because he saw how much I liked it. So that thing's freaking awesome. We're gonna see what that sounds like in the future. Next up, I do have people that come to my shop that smoke, and I saw this old school cigar ashtray holder thing. Kind of cool, kind of just nostalgic. It's kind of awesome, so I grabbed that. That was included in a deal. I'll tell you about that. Next up, something that the ladies will absolutely hate, an old school, it's called a Fairbanks Morse and Company. It's a 300-pound manual scale, you know, for weighing yourself. I did try it. It does work. I weigh about 215. This says I weighed about 215, 213, so that's pretty awesome. It was there left to die, so I had to grab it. I thought it'd be a kind of fun thing to have. $10. Next up is this multi-bin cabinet. Do you guys remember an erector set? Do you guys remember that? So the back, it's like sheet metal riveted, and then each one of these like cubicles has slots, so they slide into each other. So you can make this thing tall, long. I mean, you can see the slots, so they just slide into each other. And yes, he gave it to me with all the stuff inside. I mean, you know, is it all good stuff? Some of it is. I mean, you know, all this stuff costs money. that was $20. So I needed something for parts bins, you know. I'm always needing that, so I couldn't pass it up. So he gave me we have some 12-3 like extension cord wire, you know, and then some I don't know if that's, what is that, 4 gauge just regular power wire. He threw the wire in for free. There was a lot more wire, just like solid core home electrical wire, but it was too small and I couldn't grab it. And he told me I could take it all, but it was so hot in there. I couldn't stay anymore. This is full of miscellaneous things. I got more of these thermometers. If you guys haven't seen the first video, I already got one of these, but here's the same one, but then this one is angled, so it goes on top or whatever. That's cool. And then there's what is that? It's called a Biddle indicator. I haven't looked it up. Is that like a stop? That's not a stopwatch. Biddle speed? I have no clue. It looks like a stopwatch. Everything in this bucket was about $5. There's more stuff, like weird stuff in there, but you know, some soapstones, Rigid brand long grip screw extractors. I got 2 of these because one of them was missing stuff. See how it's missing some stuff? So I'm hoping that the other set will make a full set, but the case was, you know, cast, so how could I not get that? Some the center drills or whatever for the lathes. Just some, you know, these all fell out, but anyways, I mean, an old Victor like compression gauge. I mean, just a bunch of just random stuff. So we got next an old Delta drill press, little benchtop model. It's seen better days. The table is actually was a 1/2-inch plate that they made, and the up down just, it's stuck, so it needs to be cleaned. That spring is broken or it needs to be wound up, I don't know, but anyways, $10, I think it was $10 for that. Next up, I told you I need cabinets, so another little multi-cabinet thing. He did leave all the stuff in it. You know, how much of it do I really need? You know, there's, you know, what, one or two good items in there. Anyway, so $20 for that. We got another one, but this one's like small, you know, size of my hand, small. He also left all the stuff in this. You know, just, what do I do? Do I throw it out? I mean, I have to go through it all and put it in my bins. I mean, it's brass and stuff. You can't throw that out, you know. It looks like airline fittings and other things. $10 for that one. We got a little bit of a bigger one, so again, you just, Jimmy Brown 1980 Electra, I don't know, it's empty. Batteries. 2012. they expire in 2012. So usually the batteries are 5 or 10 years. Nothing, ooh, what's that? Force gauge. I have never used one of those. I have no clue. Dallin force gauge. It was this. I'll show you in a minute again. Anything else good? Battery cleaners. Old multimeter. Oh my goodness. Elect Perez current. Oh, it's the, jeez. Oh wow, look at those. Look at that. Sanders? Look at that. Jeez. Anyways, I'll tell you that one. At the end of it, he told me, fill up a bucket, it's $10 a bucket. Right? This thing is full of sockets, proto crow's feet, knockout punches for electrical, regular punches, 3/4 drive stuff. I mean, it's a bucket. It's full. $10. The real reason I went. If you guys don't know what these are Lista, Stanley, Vindmar toolbox cabinets. Any commercial place, commercial business, sales, retail, Boeing, aircraft facilities, whatever. These are the cabinets they use for tools, parts, whatever. These are the high-end cabinets. This one is dirty. Dirty, disgusting. On some monster wheels. I mean, they're not the biggest wheels I've seen, but they are heavy duty. They can take the weight. So, okay, there's, it was that, and the ashtray, and that. 150? I think it was 150 for that, and that. So that was 20, 30. That was 120? I think that was 120. I think it was 100, but I don't even remember anymore. I mean, I don't remember. Oh, man, crazy. Did I show you everything? Man, guys, so grand total over there, I think I spent, it was $260. Shh, don't tell the wife. But anyways, I mean, this cabinet right here was worth pretty much all that money. I'm cheap, you know, $100 for me is what I'd want to pay for this, but I know the full-size ones that are, you know, full size, you know, they're $600,000, $700,000, $800,000. So I have another cabinet kind of like that, that's the same size. I'm hoping I can stack them because I already have a full size of these. I have 2 full size of these that you guys haven't seen. So I'm hoping I can stack them. I think that's it. There's one more thing. Let me show you. Talk about a wall hanger. This is an old school 12 gauge shotgun from Champion. It's a Model 36. It's got problems. But anyways, I thought that would be really cool to hang up in the shop. If you guys have ever seen that movie, I forget what it's called, with the zombies, and it was always the gun that hangs over the mantle at the bar. Anyways, so I didn't pick up as much stuff as I thought I was going to. I mean, if you guys haven't seen the walkthrough video, which is video 2, go watch it. It is it gives you a headache just looking at what I was looking at. I couldn't open all the drawers. It was impossible. I mean, I opened all the drawers, but in the video I couldn't. So check it out, see what I was having to deal with. And just so you know, everything was covered in rats had been on everything. So this toolbox, all that stuff needs to be cleaned immensely. Hence the reason why I also gave cheaper prices, because, you know, if it was clean and ready to go, then obviously I would pay more. But let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. It really helped me out. I've got something really big in the works. There is another garage sale that I went to, and it is a mecca. I scored so big, it boggles my mind. It boggles my mind, and I don't know what I'm going to do with all this stuff. I mean, for some people it may not be that much stuff, but I don't know what I'm going to do with all of it. You have to wait for that video. That video is crazy. I'm thinking of doing a little promotion for you guys that subscribe and stuff, for when I get a certain amount of subscribers, maybe do a giveaway or something like that. But anyways, check out my other videos. I really appreciate you guys. Like, comment, most of all, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. It really helps me out. It helps out the channel. If you comment, do all that stuff, it helps analytics and all that little nonsense to get the videos pushed out there. I have another video I did that like only 40 people have seen. So if you guys see this video, if you're watching this right now, do me a favor, go back in my other videos, watch them through, and let me know what you think. I appreciate you guys very much. I'll see you guys next time. Look out for my other mega garage sale that I'm going to post after this one. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. Later. This is what was inside the bucket for $10. That was all sockets and tools. These are just a big variety of knockout punches. If you don't know what those are usually used on electrical panels to cut out the circular holes to put in the conduit. A bunch of 3/4 inch extensions. This is snap-on. It's a snap-on like breaker bar, T-bar thing. An old ratchet. I don't know what these are used for, but anyways, some bar stock. And every single one of these punches, even the brass and the thread repair, these are all snap-on. China S wrenches. These are all American, different brand, Snap-on, Craftsman, Bonnie, crow's feet, and then some flares. I have tons of those already, but you know, I had to grab everything. A punch, a spring punch. That's American, but I couldn't really read who it's from. Some lathe things that are pretty worn out, but you know what? If I had to buy them, I'd rather clean them up, save some money, see if I can use them. And then all these sockets, they're either 3/4 inch or 1 inch. 50-50 American, 50-50 China. And then I was going through the drawers and I saw some of these, which look like they are vice jaws. They just don't have the holes in them. And I have 1 or 2 vices that need jaws, so I just grabbed those to see if I could play with them. $10. So here's everything that was in the other bucket. We have some lathe accessories. I just grabbed whatever and threw it in there. Some mini drill for very small drill bits. Sometimes those are very useful. A reamer, I just grabbed it. The other V-block that was in my other video, here's the other V-block to it. Some deburring style tools. Some acetylene and different bottle openers. This is the size that fits all my acetylene bottles, so I'm not really sure what these other larger ones are for. A straight cutter for an acetylene torch, oxyacetylene torch. Some old school cleaners for the tips. I just liked them because they looked really, old with the names. This, like I showed you guys already. Some Silver Streak very fine soapstones. They're not soapstones. They're kind of like the Silver Streak pencil, but it's in the soapstone form. Unfortunately, I didn't get the pencil that holds them, so now I'm on the lookout for that. Here is 2 of these rigid long grip screw extractor sets. I have 2 sets. They are both missing parts, and unfortunately, both of them do not make a complete set. Some different razor blade cutters. A brand new in the box Chinese chuck that will come in use for maybe one of the lathes. Just China. A pair of crimps for butt connectors that I absolutely love. These are probably one of my most favorite just manual crimps with the way that this head is. Some brand new 3/8 ball swivels. I believe they're Craftsman. He had these all over the place, so I just grabbed 2. A set of Lufkin punches. Razor blades, can't go wrong, box cutter razor blades. 2 4x4 post levels, nether outside calipers, a Victor manual compression gauge, and 2 more thermometers like on my previous video. And this is a Biddle indicator. It looks like it's a stopwatch. It says 1,000 RPM, 500 feet, so I don't know. I will have to look at this and see what that really is. Maybe it's for RPM on a machine, hence the rubber wheels. That probably makes sense. So that would actually come in useful for some of the manual machines to see how fast they spin.